NBA 2K18 My Career gameplay, and today we're going up against the Dallas Mavericks. So what I want you to do is make sure you enjoy the gameplay. Y'all been really doing a good job. And for the people that's new, please subscribe for more daily uploads or for more videos just like 2K18 or 2K in general. It could be any type of 2K. Yeah, just make sure y'all do that. But the number one rule is to enjoy the gameplay. That's all I'm asking y'all to do is enjoy the gameplay, enjoy yourselves. But that's enough said. Let me stop talking and let's get into this video.
The 2K Sports pregame show. Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. And our coverage tonight at the American Airlines Center, where the Dallas Mavericks will be going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And for Oklahoma City, these guys are playing good basketball with 7 wins in their last 10 games, and they like their chances tonight. And Kenny, we have lots to talk about. One thing coming up on the horizon, the trade deadline. Front offices have had time to evaluate rosters. What are your feelings about blockbuster in-season trade?
Huge deals are rare in the season, Arnie. Huge deals. But typically they come in the offseason because teams have time to nurture and bring them again. But there have been some great trades in mid-season. So you can find new life right after the trade deadline, a la Clyde Drexler of the Houston Rockets, to get us our second championship.
Good point. New players would be slow to acclimate. But, Ernie, I think at times you risk disrupting chemistry.
Sometimes worth the risk, and sometimes not.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like a nut, sometimes I don't.
Kevin Harlan, take it away.
Assembled at the American Airlines Center looking for a Mavericks win here in downtown Dallas. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. This road trip for the Thunder kicking things off here in this one. This is a team showing a better record this year over last. This was their goal, and it's coming to fruition so far.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, this happens every year. A team outperforms expectations early. You wonder, is this just an anomaly or is this something they can sustain?
And what'll be interesting to me is to see if they can keep it up. But you're right. It's very early in the season.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. At small forward and power forward, it's George and Patterson. Westbrook and Robertson are the backcourt pair, and it's Adams in at the center, filling out the middle. Rocket 2, a nice shot by Barea. Well, we have some conference rivals meeting up tonight, Clark. I know these games get very intense.
Yeah, in many ways too, Kevin. The crowd is more amped up, louder, more emotional, more rabid, and the emotions between the players can run high, leading to friction and confrontation. So it's a charged environment when you lock heads with your rival.
Here is Matthews following the basket by Russell Westbrook. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Robertson. He's covered by Matthews. The three from George. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Noel, a screen on Westbrook. Three from Matthews. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. Matthews has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Three.
Here's Robertson. He's covered by Matthews. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And, you know, Rick Carlisle was the 70th pick of the '84 draft by the Boston Celtics, and he's the head coach of the Mavericks now, but he also had a 5-year playing career.
Down the first one. And Carlisle winning a title with the Celtics in his second season.
One of just a dozen or so people, Kevin, to win a title, both as a player and as a coach. Of course, he guided the Mavs to that championship back in 2011.
He doesn't get the second one. Here are the Mavericks now. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Well, listen, I've seen worse performances offensively, but no doubt that group was inconsistent.
For sure. Agree with you there. They just didn't have it. Seemed like they were a step behind and out of sync.
Now, here's Barea. 11 points for him in that last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Expanding his range. Kept alive. Here's Nowitzki. Adams, some nice D.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Robertson. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And Westbrook gets it to go.
And I love the confidence and energy Westbrook plays with. Just an excellent scorer once he gets good position inside.
Now here's Barea. Noel sets a screen for Barea. Passes it to Noel. It's good. Great play set up by Barea.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammate.
Westbrook kicks to Adams. Screen by Adams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you know what? When Paul George sees an open teammate, he doesn't hesitate. I mean, he quickly gets the ball out of his hands. It doesn't stick with him.
And Dirk Nowitzki last season passing 30,000 points for his career. As Clark enters his 40s, how much longer do you think he can keep it up?
Well, I don't know. He probably want to play until he's 50. And if he was able to, the Mavericks would certainly have a spot for him. But I think, 40, 41, that's a pretty high bar for NBA players. But if anybody could do it, Dirk might hang around that long.
Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Measury, he's checked in for Noel. Seth Curry comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Smith subbed in for J.J. Barea. And then for Oklahoma City, Cantor checked in for Patterson. Felton comes in for Robertson. And DJ subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Curry. Last game he had 13. Smith outside, releases, and he hits the jump shot.
Yeah, I like seeing Smith catch and fire. I mean, he's really good at getting in the lane off the dribble, but when he can catch and fire, that's even better.
Here is Felton. 4-point game. Harris outside. Pass to George. There's a screen by Canner. And Paul George with the three. George has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith. Screen by Smith. Now the feed to Curry. He dishes it to Nowitzki. Shoots over Cantor. And that one hits back iron.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Here's Finney-Smith, defended by George. Mejri, the pass to Smith. Mejri kicks to Smith. There's a good screen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mejri, and Adams sends it back. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City, and it's George finishing it off.
I'll tell you, George is an amazing athlete. He's got great speed, and when he's in the open court running the break, that's a scary look for the defense.
Now, here is Smith. 14 points from him the last game against Memphis.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix. And when you look at Dennis Smith Jr., you aren't blown away by the physicality at first, but he's incredibly gifted for a player his size. Great speed and quickness to blow by defenders.
2 shots.
The first one falls. And with Dennis Smith, it isn't just burst of speed, it's his play in the open floor and Greg running end to end, which is phenomenal.
Yeah, he also just jumps and finishes at the rim like a shooting guard. He's only probably 6'2", 6'3", but he gets up in the air like a wing player. He's a lot like Derrick Rose was when he burst on the scene.
Good on both. So many great point guards in this year's draft. Greg, what stands out to you about North Carolina State's Dennis Smith?
Well, I think he's the best athlete of them all. Terror off the bounce, great toughness, and he's drawn some comparison to Stevie Francis when you talk about his bounce and physicality. Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Farrell kicks to Nowitzki. Back to Farrell. Nowitzki, the pass to Mejri. There's the three. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Second shot opportunity. Dallas, no good that time either. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Thunder lead by 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And Dirk Nowitzki steadily climbing the all-time scoring rankings. He talked about the remarkable journey of his long and illustrious career.
When I first got here, my first year was so tough that I didn't really know that I can make it in this league. To be named with all these names is an unbelievable honor, and it's been a crazy ride.
Dirk has proven himself through the test of time, and as tough as it may have been back in his rookie year, he overcame those obstacles to become this elite NBA player destined for the Hall of Fame.
And people do talk about players being a Dirk Nowitzki type. You're right about that. And that's a type any team would like to have. One of the greatest power forwards in the NBA's history.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, already in the first period, they found ways to get this offense ramped up.
Yeah, nice beginning so far. This is how you play out of the gate.
They've got Seth Curry. Smith is out there with Farrell. Then there's Mejri. And it's Nowitzki in at the power forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Grant leading the charge, and the basket by Harris.
Great job getting to the right spot on the court. Beautiful passing all the way around.
Mavericks trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Measury kicks to Curry. Back to Measury. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Measury's got his first basket of the night. Clark, when you watch a team that's clicking on offense, what are some of the smaller things with small details that are setting them apart?
Well, a couple of things. One is solid screen setting. That's huge because that's an unselfish act when you set a screen to get somebody else open. Then ball movement. Being willing to go past a good opportunity for a next pass best opportunity. I think the Golden State Warriors do that as well as any team in basketball. The extra pass, sharing the ball, and giving themselves up for each other.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. The shot's good from Cantor. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Now, here's DJ. It's rebounded by Dallas. Nowitzki's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Curry with a wide open look. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Here's Harris, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And a chance here to see our rookie watch. The biggest point-producing freshman over the last 10 games. 5th best, Dennis Smith.
That's just an impressive scoring run. And guys, I don't think he's done. He's got a lot more where that came from.
Yeah, let me tell you, you better believe he does. I mean, he has a deep reservoir of offensive skills that are just now being fully tapped.
That one is off.
Well, I really respect how DJ plays the game. I mean, he's got a fairly laid-back attitude, but it's a calming, confident presence on the court.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Noel's checked in for Nowitzki. Matthews comes in for Smith. And Barea subbed in for Yogi Ferrell. And then for Oklahoma City, Patterson, he's checked in for McDermott. Andre Robertson comes in for Jeremy Grant. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Alex Abrinas. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Curry with it. Now guarded by DJ. Over DJ. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Roberson. That 3 off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Now Barea. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Matthews.
And Matthews, unafraid to let it fly from the mid-range now. A consistent score from this area of the floor.
Westbrook kicks to Roberson. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Rick Carlisle is one of the most respected head coaches in the league, especially for his X's and O's. But Bucks coach Jason Kidd, who played for Carlisle, praised his disposition. He's never up and never down, Kidd said. There's no panic in him. He gives you that sense of security to go out there and make a play. Kevin?
Gotta love Coach Carlisle, D.A. An even-keel guy who places a lot of trust in his players. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Mavericks. And then for Oklahoma City, Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. That's Felton in for DJ. Good on the bucket.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Barea, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 6. And J.J. Barea grew up a big fan of Allen Iverson. He's not the answer, Clark, but Barea certainly in that mold as a player 6 feet and under with a quickness who can break down the defense.
And he plays with an aggressiveness and an edge that's similar to what Iverson brought. Iverson was the #1 overall pick. Barea, Kevin, undrafted. Certainly he's exceeded expectations. He's got a great change of pace in his play, and he was really instrumental in Dallas's 2011 title run.
Takes a three. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Felton dishes to Westbrook. Fires the three. And Felton with the basket on the assist by Westbrook. Felton's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for Oklahoma City. Barea against Westbrook. And it's Noel missing.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That one falls for Westbrook.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
George is checked in for Andre Robertson. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Here's Finney Smith. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Over George. Finney Smith can't get it to go.
When he's got that kind of positioning, he's got to score it. Got to score the ball from there.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Westbrook, no good.
The defense has to be better. I mean, they were fortunate that he missed that mid-range jumper. It certainly wasn't because of the defense.
Curry with it. He kicks to Barea. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Billy, balanced scoring for your team. How pleased are you with the way they're keeping everybody involved offensively?
Well, those guys, I think, have done a really good job of moving the ball and sharing the ball, and they're finding open men and they're willing passers, and I think because of that, they've been efficient offensively.
Open shots tend to be made. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
Well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
And, you know, Greg, I like how they've set the pace. There's a lot of time left in this one, so there's no rush. You don't have to go 70 miles an hour. Keep it at about 45.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for Oklahoma City right now, inside it's Patterson and Adams. Westbrook and Robertson are the backcourt pair, and it's George in at the small forward. Noel passes to Nowitzki. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Finney Smith. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. To the paint. Up again. Matthews trying to free himself up.
Boy, good job firing the pass inside there. I mean, all his teammate had to do was catch and finish.
Here's Westbrook. A And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. The last encounter was in Oklahoma City where they were able to handle the Thunder.
And it really was a difficult game for them in that previous matchup. Fortunately, they were able to just knock down their free throws down the stretch.
And Greg, we've talked about it so many times. Free throw is such a big part of the recipe for winning. I mean, that could be the difference. Nobody's guarding you. It's just you and your routine and the rim. And they got the job done at the line.
And it's Westbrook again missing.
That's one for their first four to start the second half.
And Dirk Nowitzki, what a career. 6th all-time in NBA scoring.
This season, he'll have a chance to pass the great Wilt Chamberlain for 5th on the list. And when you talk about points scored with a single team, well, he's second only to Kobe Bryant, the Mamba.
Here's Westbrook after Dirk Nowitzki's bucket. Here's Roberson. Screen by Adams. And Roberson kicks to Adams. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And that's now 9 points for Russell Westbrook.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Nowitzki a screen. Over in the corner, Matthews. Back to Barea. Nowitzki sets a screen for Barea. With some arc, the shot comes out, and Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And you know, Greg, they were sinking shots left and right, and that's got to be demoralizing for the defense. They were in a real zone.
Smith checked in for the Mavericks. Yogi Ferrell comes in for J.J. Barea. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Cantor checked in for Steven Adams. Doug McDermott comes in for Patrick Patterson. Alex Abrinas has checked in for Roberson. And Harris subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Now, here is Smith. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Nowitzki dishes to Smith. Knocked loose. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Comes up empty down low.
Looked like he rushed the layup to me. I mean, the defense was late on contesting that one.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You know, Nerlens Noel made it pretty clear he was not happy with the logjam at the center position in Philly. Last season's trade cleared a path for him to show what he can do.
He's off on the first. And Noel has the mobility to defend 4s or 5s. The Sixers had tried him some at the power forward. But,
well,
you know, Clark,
really protecting the rim. It's clear this guy is a center.
Measury, he's checked in for Dallas. Curry comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith.
You know, one of the things I really enjoy is watching guys work on their game. And Noel,
he hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And Clark, if you're a player on a cold streak, either in a game or over a couple of games, does that tend to stay with you and get in your head?
You know, it's been so long since I played, Kevin. I would like to think that it didn't with me because the games came so fast. You're playing 3, 4, 5 times a week. You don't have time to loiter on a good game or bad game because the next one is on top of you. So I typically was able to get on to the next play within a game and to the next game after the prior game.
Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And so he makes both from the line.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Grant against Curry. There's a screen by Noel. Shoots off the screen. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Felton kicks to Grant. Here's the pass to Cantor. Shoots over Measury. The Thunder with another miss. Mavericks trail by 7. Smith outside. Up top, Curry. Measury inside. He's against Cantor. The Thunder have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. There's a screen by Cantor. Here's Abrinas. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. And the Thunder lead by 9.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Curry passes to Farrell. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
No one near Felton as he lets it go. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the outside.
Now, here's Curry. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Abrinas, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Against length, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
Yeah, he's so creative with the ball and his ability to shake free from bigger guys to knock down those triples. Oh, that's a thing of beauty there.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
We've done a great job moving the ball. Let's keep the ball moving, extra pass, attack, pass, and play, okay?
Billy Donovan enjoying the activity his team is showing, the motion of his offense, just wants to see more of it.
Yeah, they're working together well. The key now is to try to do it consistently throughout the rest of this evening.
3 quarters in the books, folks. Glad to have you with us. Welcome back as we get going. Farrell is out there with Smith. That's Curry. Then there's Nerlens Noel, and it's Measury in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And he makes the first.
Boy, the speed and shooting Smith possesses is dangerous. I mean, a speedy point guard who continues to get better.
Matthews, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Adams checked in. Second free throw, no good. The Thunder leading by 7. Grant outside, out to the wing. Here's Westbrook, shoots a 3. No good from Grant. Dallas has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Smith outside, pass to Measury. Kicks it to Noel. Noel with a screen on Grant. Off the pick. And Matthews gets it to go.
And what razor-sharp focus by Matthews. Not letting the defense distract him or bother him. He's awesome at knocking down these shots.
Now here's Westbrook over Smith. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And that's 11 points for Russell Westbrook.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Smith kicks to Matthews. Fires it up. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Westbrook against Smith. Shoots a fader. Russell Westbrook again. And now it's a 9-point Thunder lead.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Noel sets a screen for Smith. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And as you would expect, Steven Adams has grown into a larger role with this team. Really came in as a guy who could defend and rebound, but starting to become more of a factor within their offensive framework.
Free throw good, Smith. And Greg, with Adams, he hasn't just been given more opportunity to display what he can do on offense. He's earned it.
You hit it right on the head. And, you know, as an example, a guy that was a bad free throw shooter, all of a sudden he became respectable because of his work ethic last season. Much more nimble in the paint than most would think. Just good awareness, and he knows when to pick his spots.
The Thunder leading by 7. Right side, Westbrook. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The drive by Smith. And Adams sends it back. And he's able to get it back. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Dallas making a switch here. Berea's checked in. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. The tray. Here's Adams. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And the Thunder lead by 7. Noel sets a screen for Berea. And Noel kicks to Finney Smith. There's the dish to Matthews. Noel, a screen on Westbrook. Here's Matthews. And yep, couple bounces and it falls. Matthews has got 4 this quarter.
Hey, he really is good at getting separation, and when he gets an inch, it's like he's gotten a mile. He's ready to let it go. Very effective off these screens.
The second chance effort, and the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 6 rebounds in the game. Matthews, no one around him, wide open, couldn't capitalize. And Westbrook gets it to go.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here's Berea. Nowitzki outside. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Berea with Westbrook picks him up. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Dirk Nowitzki.
Even during huge possessions, Kevin, Nowitzki excellent at finding ways to score because he always stays in the moment.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Nowitzki a screen. Berea kicks to Nowitzki. No good with the triple.
Well, I think the defense got really lucky there. I mean, you can't afford to give up wide open shots from deep.
Oberson. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I'm sure he's frustrated, Greg, because nothing is falling right now. And he's going to keep chipping away at it, and that's the attitude. Stay with it.
Here's Finney Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Patterson. Again, the miss by Nowitzki. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Westbrook dishes to Adams. Roberson the pass to George. George right on target.
George is outstanding in his decision-making off picks. He knows when to shoot and when to pass.
Patterson against Nowitzki. Tries again. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Patterson. Westbrook against Berea. 40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Patterson can't get it to go.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You gotta protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Now, here is George. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
And right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Paul, do you guys really draw your identity from defense, and does that lead to the team's success?
It is. I mean, that's something we take pride in. That's something we always took pride in. And, we know games is won on the defensive end. And we know we got to scrap it out on the offensive end, but games is won on the defensive end, and that's what Coach preaches.
You guys will wrap listeners tonight. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Alright, if you enjoyed the video, my name is Leonard Harris, and today, my bad. And today, why would I say today? I said it again. Well, if you enjoyed the video, my name is Jaquavius Leonard Harris, and make sure you leave a like or a comment, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.